The past and the future. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been delivering packets of information into your energy fields, and we have been doing so at your request. We are answering all of your requests, but you must be in a state of relaxation to be able to fully benefit from what you are receiving. There is a great deal of uncertainty amongst the human collective because of how much information there is out there, and how much of it contradicts other pieces of information that you receive from other sources. And so, what we can feel from humanity is a desire to be on the same page. Therefore, the information that we provide to you is information that empowers you. You don't need to wonder whether this prediction is the right one or whether the prediction is more right. You don't have to worry about predictions at all. The information that we are depositing into your fields is about your histories here on Earth and other parts of the galaxy. A lot of the predictions that you are hearing now are about what has already happened. People are receiving information that they believe is about the future, when it's actually about the past. So we are very clear in what we have given you about your collective past, so that when you see a prediction for humanity's future, you will recognize it as something that has already happened. You don't need to relive Atlantis or Lemuria. You don't need to relive the Orion Wars. You don't need to relive the destruction of entire planets. All the cataclysms from your past can be left in the past, and you all here now to create a better future. You're here to create the future of your design, a future that is inclusive of everyone that doesn't need to deny the past in order to move forward from it. You are here to create a future of peace, love, and harmony, where everyone knows their powers as creator beings. Water. We have discovered the best way to send through to those of you who are asking for energy and information from us. We have been sending it to you through the energy that you receive when you are bathing. Whether you are taking a shower or a bath, you tend to relax in those moments, and the water is an excellent conductor of energy. It is marvelous to witness how easily and beautifully you receive when in that state, and we are, of course, non-physical beings, and therefore don't have to worry about your privacy. We see you as energy. We don't perceive your physical bodies, unless we are looking through the eyes of a human, and we only do that on rare occasions. Now we want to speak a little bit more on the issue of water and hydration because it is a significant one. When you are immersed in water, when your body is surrounded by it, you are able to connect so much more to the feeling of being loved because of water's consciousness is recognizable to you. You are able to detect the love that you are receiving from that life-giving substance. And so water and air contain consciousness and energy. But it's more concentrated in the water, as the water is denser than the air. When you drink water, you also take in that love and that consciousness. You take in that beautiful energy that many of you recognize that you can infuse with an intention or a vibration or both. And the more hydrated you are, the better conduits you are for higher frequency energy. So use this valuable substance for your benefit, and reconnect with the womb of creation that water most certainly is all for humanity. And you will feel the effects of that simple act of getting in water and drinking more water immediately. Receiving from the earth. We have the ability to sense when your planet is reaching out to you, and some of you have this ability as well. Some of you are very tuned in to the earth and all of her offerings, vibrationally and otherwise. What we are sensing currently is that the earth is reaching out for more of a feeling of being home to more of you. Those of you who are awakened are holding a higher vibration, for the most part, than those who are not. Even if you are having a tough time, you are still holding a high enough vibration to be able to receive information from beings like us. And yet, because of how much you know, most of you do not feel that Earth is your home. And because you also tend to be so sensitive, Earth does not feel like a very loving and gentle place to be. So most of you want to go home, and you're not thinking of Earth as your home. Now, there's a very good reason why Earth wants you to claim her as your home, and it's not egoic. Earth's feelings are not hurt. It's because of the energy that can be utilized by all of you if you just tune in more to what your plane is offering. And you are more likely to do that if you harmonize with her intentionally. If you stop saying that you want to go home and you claim Earth as your home, you're going to feel so much more of that energy coming up from her core. It's going to feel more harmonious with your vibration, the vibration you are feeling as the truth of who you are. Eventually, you'll be able to travel to whatever part of the galaxy you want, but for now, Earth is your home. And if you claim it as your home, you're going to benefit more from the experience of being there. She doesn't need to do this. She wants you to do it for your own benefit. She wants to feel more of you receiving that which is her unconditional love, and that which is also going to bring you into higher frequency states. She wants you to benefit more from being her children. Suppressed emotions and power. You are the best examples in the entire galaxy of beings who do not exercise their complete power. You have more access to source energy and that which you truly are because of how emotional you are as a species. And yet you have been fooled into believing that being emotional makes one weak. You have been taught over and over again to hide your emotions. As children, even when you were in a state of absolute joy, if there were other people around that could be disturbed by your joyous behavior, you were told to settle down. You were told not to be a crybaby. You were told that there was something wrong with your angry outburst, and it was labeled a tantrum. You were told not to be a scaredy cat, and you were taught that love was only really appropriate between males and females. And so all of your emotions, whether negative or positive, have been squashed by some members of your family or a teacher, perhaps even a clergy. And therefore you have had less access to what makes you truly powerful. It is your ability to feel, not your ability to take action, that makes you powerful creator beings. You are more powerful than you know, and many of you are starting to access that power, as you have been given permission as adults to feel your feelings. Now, when you allow yourselves to feel all the feelings that come up within you, you are much more in the flow of higher frequency energies that are all around you. And if you can access those higher frequency energies, you can know true power. The next step for all of you will not be fearing that power. Power has been given a bad name by those who have abused it. But the power that you access by allowing all emotions to flow through you, and by accessing the truth of who you are as source energy beings, that power could not and would not harm a fly. Claircognizant upgrade. We have the ability to sense the slightest movement forward in evolution, and we have the knowing at this time that a shift has taken place within the human collective consciousness. It is a shift that brings you to a new point in your evolution, a point where you no longer need to experience external validation in order to know something. Your claircognizance has been amplified. It has been upgraded. You are activated now in your knowing. That is very good news for those of you who have been doubting yourselves. You have been having experiences and then doubting those experiences and looking outside of yourself for validation or confirmation. You have been wanting to know that you are not crazy, and with this most recent upgrade, it's going to be a lot easier for you to absolutely know, without question, that what you are experiencing is real, and that what you know needs absolutely no validation or confirmation. Now, what you are going to face in the coming weeks and months and possibly even years is the challenge of breaking your habit. Just because you have a gift that has been activated and upgraded doesn't mean you will necessarily use that gift. So that is where we come in. We come in to tell you that you do have this gift, that you can start utilizing it. Start trusting your inner knowing more than you trust what someone else says. Your truth is true, and your senses have been heightened. Reach for that claircognizance. Reach for the inner knowing and then ask no one for their approval. Positive thinking. We have the tendency to see the bright side of a situation because we are in a frequency range where the thoughts that come to us must be of that same high frequency. Therefore, we are not choosing to see the bright side. The bright side is just a match to our overall vibration. If you want to change your experience of something, you can change your thoughts about it. But to us, that is going about the situation backwards. And it is often the hard way to go about it. You will often find yourselves lying to yourselves to try to get you to see the situation differently. Now, of course, there is a benefit to looking for a positive in a situation, but first, you often have to go through the negatives to get there. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be genuine and authentic if you are going to get to the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are would never lie to itself. Therefore, we recommend that you let yourself think the thoughts and feel the feelings that come up when you have a messy or unwanted situation in your life. Do so because they are on the path to releasing what you need to release. They are the path to the calm center that you are looking for within yourself. And when you find your calm center, you are essentially finding us and others like us. You are finding the high-frequency part of yourself that never wavers. And when you find that truth, that unconditional love, that source energy within you, that's when you'll only have access to the bright side. That's when the thoughts that occur to you will be the highest vibrational thoughts. And they will come not because you force them into place with the power of positive thinking. They will come because they are a vibrational match to the real power that exists within you, the power of Source. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.